Look at my precious son. They've grown so much stronger. They're so fast, so magically talented, and so lucky. It makes me so proud. I want to just walk over to this Cavalier and deal 44 damage in a single strike. That's just what a man does when he's happy.
There is no meme. This is just a threat.
Hey, welcome back to Fire Emblem. I was about to say Sacred Stones Reforged. Why am I never able to remember what game I'm playing, even when I've been playing it for a month? Well, let's see what secrets this house has. I heard the Elbacorian offense is being led by Sonia. Oh, what a treasure! She's the pride of Ixtra's army, and a beaut beyond compare to boot. Of course, Joan's nothing to scoff at either. She's an ace with a sword or an axe. The two of them make quite the team. I heard they're pals with the legendary Tobias. If that's true, imagine all three on the field together. Alas, Tobias is long retired. That'll never happen. Wasn't Tobias the really cracked dude we met that was working as a mercenary? No, that was like something else. Alright. So I do have a bunch of Wyvern Lords about to breathe down my neck. That's not good. Yeah, like that. That right there is not good. But, let's see, do any of you have an Armor Slayer? No? Alright, cool. So Joseph is immortal. So what I need to do is I need to shove him. And then I need to reposition him. Honestly, just leave Desmond right there. He is not armed with the Banner Lance. Let me change that. Wait. Okay, let me change that. Like so. Alright. Now these guys. What are you going to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, Aaron... I am good to move units behind Desmond. Okay. What are your skills again? Swap. Okay, hold on. So, Peggy can heal up Cassius. Okay. Still gotta be careful here. But, no, not fuck, actually. Hang on. Oh, shit, I should have aimed before I, did that, shouldn't I? You know, should have aimed. Should have aimed. Alright, now as for you, Chuckle Nuts. Take a guess as to what I'm about to do with you. We are once again reaching levels of Kenneth Dift not previously thought to be possible. Okay. I hit the end turn button. I think this is around the time that the Paladin dude fucks off. Because he did remark that he's going to fuck off. And yeah, that woman's fast, but not fast enough to beat Peggy. And that halberdier is looking awfully submissive and weak. Ow. I quite enjoy what I'm going to do to that halberdier. Alright, so Kenneth is going to steal the kills for both Wyvern Lords. Probably shouldn't have done that. But that's a really good level up, so we're cool with that. We're in fact quite chill. Just gonna hit him with the double Nightfall. Yeah, and the Ballista is going to do a whopping nothing. Just like the Sniper. Yeah, he's gonna move in. They're closer than I had hoped. I think it'd be for the best if I moved to a position in the palace. Morrow! I understand, General. I'll hold them back. My thanks. Let's hope your presence isn't needed. They'll never take me down. I pray that to be true. Ooh. Damn, did you want to live? That's unfortunate. Because, that ain't gonna happen. Alright. Lance Reaver for Stefan to get the kill on the pre-promoted enemy. Which, okay, gave him more skill and bulk. He needed that. Now, there are 2 more units that are pre-promoted that are just begging to be killed by someone who isn't promoted yet. Like Rachel. And before you ask, I am aware. I can see the Ballista. I will simply rescue her to safety. Alright. Almost there for Rachel. I mean, I guess I should give Blair the kill on the assassin. Wow, holy shit, dude. Desmond is one hell of a drug. That cannot be legal to allow Blair to one-shot that guy. Holy penis, dude. I'm going to believe that Agnes shall pick up the skill level up. It's just that easy. It's just that easy. Alright, now what do you have equipped? Tomahawk and a longbow. Well then. Let's just do some of that. And let's just, you know, get her out of there. Emil, let's see what these houses have to say. Oh no, okay, it's the Palace Kid, right? I remember that one. Secret map, secret shop, moat, next map. Looking to get stronger? Well, I've got a good idea for you. Oh, arena, okay. Special weapons. Prince of a Nation, for all I know. That sounds like there's a secret for doing the arena. But I've already used my save a little while ago. I'm just gonna play it safe. There is no need for me to risk blowing it in the arena for maybe potentially kind of a secret, perhaps. Alright. Sveltsilus, how well do you do here? Alright, hold on. I was going to have Sam just... Yeah, Sam is just going to Sam it up right there. Alright, well, hang on. I think I have enough shit that I don't necessarily need Sam to kill the boss. I think I'm just going to kill the boss. The final blow would be great if it went to Sveltsilus. So we're gonna put the Barrel Lance right there. That's gonna be 29 damage. That gets you down to 40. And that is exact lethal. Wow. That is kind of funny, actually. Thank you, Gaylord. And then... Yeah, step 1. You will not breach our palace. Not today, and not ever. Prepare to fall from grace. Ouch! That's okay. That is okay. Sveltsilus? Yeah. An eyeball? What horrors have you seen? Did you witness his end? I wish I could see all you've seen. Alas. Okay, so we're... I don't even know what the hell that was. Oh, I didn't even need Flux because his support with Blair was active. General Valden. I held them off. Jonas. I'm almost there. Oh, Amara, right. That's the woman Jonas mentioned. I forgot about that. Alright, that's about all Sveltsilus is getting at this point. Well, if there was ever a character to need... Oh, my God. If there was ever a character to need eye drops, there it is. Alright. Let's give Aaron some EXP so that we can get closer to rally defense. One more level up and we've got it. Ooh, holy shit. Okay. Solid support skills. Let's go, baby. We're finally here. At last. This journey will come to an end. Beyond these gates lie the Emperor. We've all the time we need to prepare. No point in holding off any longer. It's time to end this. Right, we're totally gonna end it. On chapter 13? This is definitely where everything ends. Our victory will be swift and decisive. Elbakor shall be within the Emperor's grasp. We'll win, and things will finally be calm once more. That's what we hope, at least. There's nothing to fear. Just fight like hell, like I know you can. Ain't that right, Sonia? Fight, win, and survive? Indeed. Onwards. Look, I won't say this whole thing's felt normal. But if you hesitate a moment, that's it for you. I appreciate the concern. And show it by giving this battle all you've got. Kuri is real near. There was a green bard over to the right on that screen, by the way. And given that this game loves to reference other Fire Emblems, and this nation has a lost prince, I can only assume what that bard is. We're still hanging on. That's all we can do. Hyperius, where are you? What's become of you? I fear for... Right, Hyperius went... I have a plan. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's going to be big if it does. And then he fucked off. What is he doing? Lady Ursuline, you must bring an end to this. Not only for my wretched sake, but for all of our sakes. Now, what's also interesting is this seems to be a second Punic War where we are Hannibal invading the enemy and fucking winning, and our only problem is that the enemy's invading us and is also winning. So, like, we're base racing right now, alright? That's what's happening. What is it now, Lazarus? You're hardly fit to be here. I see. I had come to apologize. I have several regrets, and I wish to fight for Iggstra again. On that note, where is it? Arcanal? It's been sealed away. I'm not at liberty to disclose where. Frankly, I wouldn't even if I could. But if you're sincere about your desire to fight again, and you truly understand the error of your ways, there may be a soldier's path ahead for you. I understand. Thank you for this chance. Dude, he's gonna backstab you the second he can. But you do have one thing wrong. And what would that be? My path is not one of a soldier. It is one of a conqueror, of a living god. I believe this is where we part ways. Yeah, oh geez. I don't need the Arcanal to end your life. Good riddance, Valden. Alright, oh, it's gonna be the 1% crit. Yep, Valden, you really should have had an Iron Rune. I don't know what to tell you, man. You traitor. Why don't you call me a traitor? For what? Following my own path? For seeking glory? Is that not what everyone's here for? Glory and power? There's so much you'll never understand. You are truly weak. Why do I listen to the ramblings of a dead man? Be silent. At last. This is what it feels like. To be the strongest. How glorious. Just gotta think of a way to explain this to the Emperor. And then the world shall be mine. Perhaps I'd be able to take him on if I had Arcanal, but that bastard just had to get in my way one last time. Of course, before any of that, I've got some vengeance to partake in. Young lady, come and take Iggstra from me, if you dare. Oh, I dare. I dare a lot. After successfully reaching the Iggstra Palace, Blair and company prepare to bring the war to an end. Commander Valden is dead, and Lazarus has taken command of the last of the Iggstra defensive, as to finally have the chance to claim the revenge he seeks. To finally reach the Emperor, and the truth of this war, Blair must confront Lazarus, and finally bring him to an end. Lazarus, buddy, you think you're the main villain, but I'm afraid you're just the mid-boss. You are signaling the end of the first half. It's a neat little role, but I'm afraid in a world of Nurgles, you're a Lugdrin. It's time, Blair. Have you made the final preparations? I have. Everyone, thank you for coming this far. Today, we bring an end to this war. I know this has been a long and painful journey, and I'm sorry. But hopefully, this is our final battle. I call upon you all to lend me your strength and bring victory. She doesn't know. She doesn't know. Alright, let's look around here. We got a wide open map. What the fuck? Alright, I'll worry about that later. Master Seal, perfect, I need that. Oh, he actually... Another leg ring? Ooh. Okay, okay. I like what I see. I like what I see. Okay, so let's start looking at items. Anything I need to, like, keep an eye out for to steal, or... Alright, a 3 to 5 range sniper right in front of him, sure. Right. A mini gem. Brave axe. Ooh. Oh, a brave sword I could steal if I had Jeff. Or, no, even with Jeff, I would not be able to steal that. What's the dowsing lance again? Right, effective against anima. Okay. Alright, so make sure I have the restore staff lying around. What the fuck is a lady mace? A proof axe for women. Okay, so... Wait, hold on. That could be either Nastasia or, Agnes. Mercury boots. A pair of winged boots that can supposedly outrun death itself. Plus 50% to speed, 10% to skill, but minus 10% for everything else. Where are you? Okay. Alright, so we've got some interesting stuff. Alright, no, I can't help but think something's going to show up here. I don't have any proof of that other than a hunch. But, okay. Items. Does the armory have anything fancy? No. Okay. Did I get any stat boosters that I want? Secret book. Alright, we know where that goes. Where is she? Right there. I'll take that back in a moment. Alright, secret book. She now gets plus 12 to her bulk on the enemy phase. That's real good. Okay, the talisman. Who wants more resistance? Sveltsilus or Rachel seem like good candidates because they're frontline fighters. And Sveltsilus has marginally better defense, like, bulk. So, we will have them take the talisman and use it. Alright, there we go. Now, from the dark magic section, we'll give you corruption. Where are you, my boy Kenneth? I think I'm gonna just outright buy a flux for you. Ooh, okay, so we've got D-rank weapons in the convoy now. That's good, that's good. Probably wanting to take Restore. Getting Unlocked can probably just make some things a lot easier. No, not Rewarp. Where is it? Where is it? Unlock. Peggy... Probably fine to give Banish and take. This might be a map for Fortify, but I'll figure that out if it's true later. Give these to the convoy. Actually, I probably do want 2 uses. Wrathstaff is funny, but I got some more important shit to do. Not sleep. Restore. That's probably going to be really helpful. Though, admittedly, Wrathstaff might be funny on Aaron. Alright. Everyone else is looking pretty fine for weapons. Except, no, not you. I need you to get... Give them a steel sword and take Honestly, this is the time for useful weapons. Do I want to use Jeff? I mean, I guess it can't hurt to have him around. Alright. Is that everyone? Oh no, hold on. There was something else I wanted to do. First of all, it's probably the boring option, but I can guarantee that higher growths are not going to go to waste on my lord. And I seem to recall that, didn't I get... Yeah, we'll give you Sagittae. Okay. So, looking at this... Gotta worry about a lot of things. Namely, Rachel getting her ass blasted by you. So we'll make sure that Rachel is over here to kill that thing. Cassius and his ever-reliable hammer. Right here. Natasha and just killing things right there. And then... something like that. Alright. Before we get into that, though... Oh, good God. Okay. Well, Carvin, no turning back for us. To be fair, did we ever have that luxury? We fight to live, and we live to fight. Yeah, but there's more to living than that. Agreed. Still, after everything Igstra's done for us, this hurts. You said it yourself. This is how we end the war. Personally, I would have gone on living either way, but there's no chance in hell I'm abandoning you. We're dishonorable brothers in arms until we die. Speaking of dishonor, I snagged you a little something from the armory. Carvin, do you really think I can use this? Are you asking for moral reasons or practical reasons? Let's just say both. Sure, your sister uses axes. Sure, this thing brutalizes axe users. But you don't really think she'd ever fight you, right? As for the practicality argument, just stab half a dozen guys. You'll be a lance master in no time. I appreciate the advice. And thanks for this, in any case. That's the least I could do. I think he said, by the way, you owe me dinner, bye. Alright, an axe buster. That sounds really useful on Rachel. I know he's base. Is this going to be where I get the card? Oh no, is that Jake from State Farm? Howdy, lassie. Who are you? You haven't noticed me? But I'm the guy who keeps your battle saves safe. Then again, I guess you only ever see system text nowadays. Blasted parchment stealing the spotlight from me. Anyway, the name's Jake. I'm here to tell you about my girlie Anna. She runs a network of so-called secret shops around the world. There's a few here in Almiron, even. Thing is, they're, well, secret. Not only that, but you can't just walk in. You need a shining gold members card. I think there's one in the palace. Would you perhaps tell us where the shop is? You're helping your girlfriend's business. It doesn't do good to not know where it is. Aw, fine. I'll give you a little hint. Now remember this well. The shop's somewhere not reachable by foot. You'll have to swim for it. Furthermore, well, let's just say Igstra's not the only thing falling today. Waterfall. Got it. Got it. Yup. First hint was that's the moat. Second hint, like, wow. Whatever could Jake have been referring to? That's crazy. Alright. So, secret shop, axe buster acquired. Got it. Hello there. You're Blair, right? That's correct. You're one of the defectors, right? Harpin? In the flesh. No doubt you've heard tales of my skill. Have a look at this move. Woohoo! Very impressive? Not sure if it's practical. I can't really see you hitting anything if you're flailing like that. I'm not flailing, it's a power stance. You know, for drawing out my power. I see. Wait, don't go, pretty lady. I have more moves to show you. Did you just call me? Number 1, the carbon slide. Number 2, the carbon roller. I'll just go now. There we go, I'm up. Where'd you go? Aw, rats, I wasn't done. I think the funnier a show-off character is directly proportionate to how much people care about them. If people care about them showing off, they're usually just an annoying braggart. But if no one gives a shit, they are hilarious. I must say, Flynn, your technique is marvelous. Thank you. I'm curious, though. Where'd you learn? One of my knights knows a skill to strike twice swiftly. But 5 times in succession? That's unheard of. I just picked it up. Remarkable! Perhaps sometimes you could demonstrate for the recruits. I've never been one for swords. Always like the heft of lances more. Plus, I was mostly trained to fight on horseback, and lances are ideal. I see. All my lances have a story. Like my dear banner lance. Accidentally over-budgeted our army once. Had to make a battle standard by tying a stick and cloth to an axe handle. That's funny. I'm amazed it's functional as is. How about you? Tell me about your blade. You'd like to hear? Well, my sword of choice is this shimmer sword. Ah, an anti-magic sword. How intriguing. Do carry on. I'd be glad. There we go. Desmond found the socially anxious person's hyperfixation. By complete accident, Desmond has broken through to Flynn. Good for him. We love friendship. Hello there, mister. Back off, kid. I'm not charity. Go beg for scraps elsewhere. I never begged, mister. I'm a hard-working hero. Oh, really? Then save me from having to deal with you and bug off. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, Jeff. You're pretty funny. Pretty funny guy. Okay, maybe I went a little far. God damn it. Fine, what do you want? I was wondering if you could teach me your stealing skills. I could learn to steal from the rich and give to the poor. No. Ask an honest question, get an honest answer. Hey, Cassius. What can I do you for? Just wanted to talk. I think that's one of the first times I've heard someone say, what can I do you for, and it's not me. I use that phrase a lot in day-to-day life, but I don't think I've ever heard anyone else say it until now. At least, not in a while. Say, what's the king think of us? Us? You mean our army us, or Mevian us? Mevian. I'm just curious is all. Well, considering he believes that you're the reason his son is dead, yeah, I don't think he likes you Mevs very much. Fair, but still. Is it fair to hate a nation for the acts of a few radicals? Perhaps not, but, can't exactly help how you feel. At the very least, you're a good enough fella. I'm sure the king would be willing to share a word with you. But enough politics. How's life been? Fine enough. You've been in the same army as me. You should know what we've been up to. Just messing with you, bud. Great talks, though. What a strange man. Alright. Friendship. Alright. I really like Cassius, so I'm curious to see what the fuck he has to talk about with Mikey. Oh, Mike, of course. Hey, pal. Name's Cassius. I heard you're something of a cook. I'm Mikey, and, well, you'd be correct. I don't think I'm anything all too special, but I guess someone said otherwise to you. Yeah. Look, after this fight, if you'd be willing, could you cook me up something? I need salvation from army rations. No offense to them. That's a bit forward, but sure. What are you thinking? I could make pretty much anything. How about something meaty and rich, with a bit of spice? I'll see what I can do. Thanks, pal. What do you want from me in return? I'll just take a round of sparring. It'd do well for me to work against axes. Well then, sounds like a deal. See you after the battle, Mikey. Alright, Cassius is getting food. Very important that we learn that. Alright. Now it is time for us to start the epic final battle. It's definitely the final battle. This is going to be where the game ends. It's time to start the match.